In the Srimad Bhagavatam 4:31-14, Yata taror mulani sechanena drupyanti tatsanda bhujopashakha pranopaharacha yudintiyanam tathaiva sarvanam akyudecha.
It is stated that only by satisfying the Supreme Lord, Shri Krishna, can everyone else be satisfied. Let's see what happens when we don't work together to satisfy the Lord. Is anyone really happy in this kind of situation? Once upon a time, all the body parts called a meeting. They were dissatisfied with the arrangement of things. Each part claimed it was working so hard, yet the stomach was reaping all the benefits. They could agree that this was unfair. The eyes, the nose, and the mouth put forth their pleas. The lower half set up a faction and spoke in unison.
We're picking, we're choosing, we are carrying everything too. We're doing so much hard work.
We use our skill to cut and clean and deliver. But the stomach takes everything and we're left empty-handed.
I always look for the most attractive items, but it's just a flash in the pan for me because the stomach always gets it in the end.
I'm the first on the scene, but they barely get a glance before the hand shows up, and it's all downhill from there.
I am in charge of quality control. Without me, the stomach would not know what was good and what was bad.
Yeah, I chew, and it's true. I get to taste a little, but soon it's gone, down there to the stomach. Taste and chew, that's all I do, but soon it's through. I'm fed up with this.
You think you all got it bad? Well, we're carrying the weight of the whole operation. We're standing long hours in the kitchen and walking all around and standing in long lines at the grocery store. Then, after the stomach is happily filled to capacity, we're expected to keep dragging the stomach all around. The evidence stands on its own merit. We must strike.
I hear what you are saying. This is very unfair.
Yes, this is unfair, totally.
Unfair, unfair, unfair. Strike, strike, strike. And all fell silent. And thus, the parts of the body went on strike against the stomach. But they did get what they wanted. No, quite the contrary. They all began to feel weak and shaky. But out of stubbornness, they continued their strike against the stomach. The lower half refused to work for the stomach, but was feeling very tired. The eyes wouldn't even look at any more food. The nose simply held itself away from all fragrant edibles. The mouth, in protest, remained silent and refused to chew anything. The hands holding the strongest grudge against the stomach didn't even care that they were becoming weaker and weaker. In fact, one time, the hand went out on its own and tried to enjoy by itself, but its attempts were fruitless. All fruitless.
After that, the body parts decided to call another meeting, for it seems to them that the stomach, though not being fed, was still as fired up as always. It was as if the stomach was actually benefiting from the rest, while the other parts felt great fatigue.
I don't mind doing my part as long as I get some energy back.
The head spoke for the group this time.
I don't know if I'm coming or going. Let's break this strike.
Let's break the strike!
The arms and hands were raised in surrender. The hands pointed out.
Just see what happened when I tried to enjoy by myself. Look what a mess I made of everything.
We must serve the stomach. It's the only way we can survive. Yeah, break, break, serve the stomach, and break the strike.
So the strike was broken, and the parts of the body again took up their constitutional positions in service to the stomach. Just as various parts of the body cannot succeed in enjoying separately because they are rightly situated in service to the stomach, since the stomach is the source of energy which extends to every part of the body, or as pouring water on the root of a tree energizes its leaves, twigs, and branches, similarly, we are the individual spirit souls who tend to enjoy this material world and find only frustration are rightly situated in our constitutional position as servants to Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the cause of all causes, source of all sources, the supreme enjoyer and maintainer of all that be.
उपद्रष्टानुमान्ता च भर्तभोक्ता महेश्वरः परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तो देहेऽस्मिन् पुरुषोपरः. Yet in this body there is another, a transcendental enjoyer, who is the Lord, the Supreme Proprietor, who exists as the overseer and permitter, and who is known as the Super Soul.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, everybody. So this was a very quick, fast, last-minute kind of thing. We hope you enjoyed it. Can everybody take a bow for me, please? So, I hope you understood the gist of the play. Just as only by serving the stomach can all the other extremities really survive and flourish, so we ourselves, as part and parcels of the Supreme Lord, can only flourish when we are connected to the main source, which is Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport of this verse that it is that the fact is the individual living entity of the Lord and the Lord are eternally part and parcel. The individual living entity is eternally a part and parcel of the Lord, and both are intimately related as friends. Lord tries to convince the living entity that there is no true happiness independent of the Lord. He declares, "Just give it up and turn your face towards me, then you will be happy." So thank you very much. Haribol. Since I still have 2 minutes, I'd like to introduce everybody. Mukunda, Govinda, Shreya, and Lev were my narrators. Vrunda and Shivani were my hands. Hasini and Adya were eyes. Shreya was nose. Govardhan was the stomach. Akshara was the mouth. Shriyan was legs. Miron and Ishan were the ears. Ram was the head, and the Super Soul was Avyan. Thank you very much. And this is the last play for this summer.